1988 Volkswagen Golf Cabriolet. As you can see, it's finished in gloss white. And it has these nice black and diamond cut outside alloy wheels on it. It's got a black hood, again as you can see. It's a manual hood, this one, which we'll show you in a second. It was driven to us a few days ago. It's always started and everything, but we'll show you the engine and all that sort of stuff in a second. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. If we start on this driver's side, if you look down that side, you can see it is nice and straight going all the way down. Front driver's wing, it's all good. There's no sign of any marks or anything on that. The trim line that goes all the way down is really nice and straight, all the way down. Nice and tight. The chrome in the centre is good. It's got the correct Carman badge sat on the wing there. Inside the arch, as you can see, is lovely and clean all the way around. Got a little bit of dirt there that we've missed when we washed it, but other than that, nice and tidy. The wheels, from memory, they're all uncurbed, unmarked. They've got the correct centre locks in them. There's a little bit of chip in the paint just there on this one. And they've got 4 good tyres with loads of tread left in them. Going down this side, you can see that the body kit sits nice and straight. It's not wavy or anything like that. Driver's door, we've got a tiny little mark there. But I am being really picky at that point. All the plastics are nice and clear. They're not nice and clean. They're not dried out or cracked or covered in back to black. We've got the right reg on the glass. The B-pillar trims have been wrapped in a sort of faux carbon vinyl, but again, if you don't like that, it's easy enough just to peel off. Got a very small chip just in the door there. Just this height here. Around the handles, nice and clean. Coming down this rear quarter. Around the fuel caps, all good. And again, inside this arch, nice and clean all the way around. Another good wheel and tyre. Half of those are missing those centre caps as well, which is nice to see that they're still there. On the rear, bumper corners are nice and clean on both sides. Bumper sits nice and straight. Rear fog light and everything's all good as they should be. Got a little mark just on the bottom there, underneath, but obviously you've got to get right down low to see that. All the tail lights nice and clean and clear. There's not really any marks at all to note or whinge about. Look up that passenger side again, you can see same as the driver's side, nice and straight. This trim line all the way up's good. Another good wheel and tyre. Another nice clean arch. And again, the body kit on this side sits on all the arches properly. Quite often it'll sort of come away at this section here, but it sits really good on this one, as you can see. Little chip just here where it's caught the door at some point. Again, all the glass is nice and clear. It's all stamped up. And then this front passenger wing, same story as the other side. Clean inside the arch, good wheel and tyre. There's not really any marks to note. The only thing that's worth pointing out is if you can see on the camera, if I move the light around, you've got some little dents all over the bonnet. It's from that hailstorm we had in 2014. You can see, obviously, it's lucky it wasn't a hard top because it would have made the right rest of the roof. Obviously, the wings are much stronger stuff, so they're lovely and clean. Same with the scuttle. All good along there. Just on the bonnet, so it either wants the bonnet repaired or replaced, or if it doesn't bother you, live with it, of course. You can just about see them on the camera. Whole bonnet's got them on. It's definitely worth pointing out. All the headlights are nice and clear. It's still got its twin lamp grille as well. It's not had a single headlamp conversion or anything like that. Little mark on the bumper corner just there, very small. Lower half of the bumper, everything lovely and clean and tidy on there. So yeah, bodywork wise, whole car really nice and tidy. Does have those ripples on the bonnet. The hood, we've got a little tear just here, but we did pressure wash this. It's not letting any water in, which is good. Got another one just there as well, in the usual stress points, and then there's a little bit of the vinyl sort of peeled away on the back there. Around the window on the back, heated rear screen, that's all good. Got a little mark on it, or a little hole in it just there as well. But like I say, we did pressure wash it. It's not letting any water in. And the same as the other side, little tear there. But again, it is keeping the car dry, so that's doing its job. And again, it's obviously up to you whether you get those repaired or you replace the hood. Good upholstery should be able to repair them pretty sensibly for you. Nice clean door card on the driver's side. It's got black leather, this one. A little bit of wear on the beading on the driver's seat, but other than that, lovely and clean. Steering wheel shows very little sign of any wear at all. Same goes with the gear knob and the handbrake. It's 127,000 miles. It was driven to us. It does drive nice. Carpet set's all nice and dark. It's obviously had mats down all of its life because they're not ingrained with dirt or anything like that. Have a look in the back. Again, nice and clean, nice and tidy. We'll make our way around the passenger side. We'll have a look in the boot. It does have a tonneau cover for the roof as well, as you can see, but in there, nice and clean. There's no sign of any corrosion or anything coming through. And then passenger side, same as the other side, nice clean door card. All the door shuts are nice and tidy as well. All clean on the passenger seat. And then this dash, really, really good. We do have a couple of marks in the blower vent, or a bit of damage to the blower vent holes. As you can see, they should look like that. That's sort of blown out a little bit, but the rest of the dash is all good. Headlining is nice and tidy. There's a little mark there where it meets, where it folds over, but it looks like a bit of dirt, to be fair. That should just clean off. And we've got a JVC aftermarket head unit fitted there. It's also got an immobilizer, which does work. I'll show you in a second when we start the car up. Have to excuse some dodgy camera work while we get the bonnet open. There we go. And then under here, so your standard 1.8. There we go, sorry about that. Could do with a good clean, but in here is all nice and tidy. There's no real rust or no signs of any corrosion at all, really, really good. The inner wings are nice and clean. Bulkhead's good. It's been parked here since last night. Doesn't seem to be dropping any fluid or anything on the floor. Get it started up. So again, like I say, it's got an immobilizer. You've got that red light there. Press one of the two buttons. There's no way we're going to do this without setting the alarm off, I'm sure. Told you. So once you've got the right combination of buttons, you start it up. The light that's on there is for the handbrake. Obviously, if we release the handbrake, that'll go off. We'll have a look into the engine bay. I'll shut up for a second. Nice and quiet. No sign of anything spewing out the back. We'll give it a little rev. And again, nothing coming out the back there. So there you have it. Volkswagen Golf Cabriolet. Any questions, please get in touch. Thank you.